Hello guys, someone came to my DM and asked a question. Prince TV Global, what is the difference between heart failure, heart attack, and cardiac arrest? Or are they the same? So over time, this question has been confusing a lot of people, and they keep asking what's the difference between heart failure, heart attack, and cardiac arrest. Some people say that in fact all are the same, that all of them are the same. But in this video, I'll be answering the question. So let's go straight into the video. The simple answer to this question is what? No. Heart failure is not the same as heart attack or cardiac arrest. Now listen, let me explain them one after the other. Let's start with heart failure. Heart failure means that the heart is working, but the muscles connected to the heart, they are struggling. The heart muscles are weak and not able to pump blood adequately. It makes you feel tired, like blood, your body retain fluids, your legs swell up, you are feeling extremely fatigued, and most times you find it very difficult to sleep while lying flat. So now let's also use like a water pump for an example. The sumo is actually pumping the water, but the pipes that are connected to this sumo are weak, and they are not able to distribute the water adequately to where this water needs to go. The sumo is actually pumping the water, but you check your kitchen tap is rushing, but it's not rushing well, it's not rushing properly. You check your toilet tap, your toilet tap is actually rushing, but it's not rushing well, which means that the heart is actually pumping blood, but the muscles connected to the heart, they are weak. The muscles are struggling and they cannot distribute blood adequately. So that is heart failure for you. So that is what happens when someone has heart failure. That is for heart failure. Now let's go for heart attack. What is heart attack? Heart attack is when the arteries, that supplies blood to the heart is blocked. The arteries that transfers blood down to the heart, when they are blocked, that is what heart attack. Remember that the heart is still an organ that is functioning, and it needs blood to supply. So since there is a build-up in the artery blocking the blood, it is blocking the flow of blood and oxygen down to the heart muscle in that area will drop, and boom, this person will hold his chest and be like before you know, heart attack has come. Heart attack is already there because the heart of the person is calling for blood. I need blood, but something is holding down the blood, something is actually blocking the blood. So since there is no blood flowing down to the heart attack will come. Just like the water pump I was giving an example, I was using as an illustration. At this point, there is water in the tap. There is water in the tap, but something is actually blocking this water from flowing to other corners, like other channels. There is something inside this pipe blocking it, like something like dirty that is blocking the flow of water. So that is what heart attack looks like. The heart is calling for blood. I need blood, but something is actually blocking the pipe. It's actually blocking it. It's blocking the blood flow from getting to the heart. So until those things inside the pipe is being unblocked, until you unblock it, this person will remain in a critical condition which requires immediate medical attention. So that is just it. And once this thing comes, there will be a very severe pain. There will be a very severe pain due to the heart attack. And this severe pain is usually from the left side of the chest, radiating to the upper arms, like at the upper arms, like at the shoulder. From there to get down to the jaw, So if you have a heart attack, you need to act very fast. Or people that is around someone that has heart attack, they need to act very, very fast by taking the person to the hospital. So in times of heart attack, it is when the blood flow, like the blood flowing to the heart has been restricted, like when the blood flow to the heart is now being blocked. That is when heart attack comes in. Now, what is cardiac arrest? Cardiac arrest is, I know very well that most of you have heard that somebody actually died due to cardiac arrest, but right now I want to explain it. Cardiac arrest happens when the electrical activity in the heart starts malfunctioning, and the heart suddenly stop pumping, like the heart suddenly stop beating, At this point, the person will just slump immediately, and this person, if people does not notice it on time to try to render help to the person might just die within some few seconds. So when something like this happens, that is when resuscitation or defibrillation comes in, which is what CPR. We try to see if you can bring back this person back to life by giving this person what CPR, trying to bring back the person to life before taking the person to the hospital. I've actually seen videos where a pastor was preaching in the church, and boom, he slumped and just died like that. And I also saw another one where a man was dancing in the stage, and boom, he fell down and he just collapsed, and people were still clapping for him, thinking it was still part of the show. Meanwhile, the guy has gone. The guy is just going. But before they could notice that this whole thing was serious, before they could rush to go and help him, the guy has already gone. The guy has already gone. They were thinking it was still part of the show due to how the guy was dancing and all that. So when he fell, they couldn't go on time to go and check him. They were still clapping and thinking it was still part of the show. From there, the guy just died. So assume they rushed on time, assume they noticed the whole thing on time and tried to give him CPR. Who knows? He might have survived it. So that is what cardiac arrest. Just like I say, make sure you don't forget, the first one is what? Heart failure. What did I say about heart failure? Heart failure means that the arteries, the muscles that is being connected to the heart, they are now weak. They are no longer strong enough to distribute blood in the body. That is what heart failure. Then heart attack is when the muscles that sends blood to the heart, when it has been blocked, when something restricts the flow of blood down to the heart, that is when heart attack will come in. Then cardiac arrest is when there is electrical activity in the heart start malfunctioning. When it start malfunctioning, immediately the person will just the heart will stop pumping. It will stop pumping blood, it will stop beating, and the person will just screenshot. Let me use the word screenshot. The body will screenshot and the person will just fall. And from there, if people doesn't notice it on time to come and help the person might just die in some few seconds. The person will just die. So these are the difference between heart failure, heart attack, and cardiac arrest. So I believe you guys understand better now. So this is all I have to share with you guys in regards to this video. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and do well as to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers and followers, this is Prince TV Global saying thank you. See you guys in the next one. Bye.